What sides do we have today?
Our sides for today will be a ham and turkey cheese stuffed salad, turkey bacon ranch wrap, baked beans, and sweet potato fries.
A new poll by Fox News showed that after the first 100 days of Trump administration, 45% of the people approve of Trump's performance. This is nearly 20% lower than Barack Obama's and George W. Bush's approval rating after their first 100 days. However, polls have also showed people are more confident in the economy and direction the country is going than they were during Obama's second term.
The Cassini probe launched by NASA has been orbiting the rings of Saturn, has finished a daring dive through 1,500 mile wide gap between the rings. The probe has been orbiting Saturn for the last 13 years and is now near the end of its 20-year mission. Here to CNN with the video.
One of the most iconic moments for Cassini was landing on Titan. We actually had the European probe parachuting down through Titan's atmosphere while Cassini flew over the top, picking up those signals and relaying them back to Earth. Enceladus. The fact that it could actually have not only plumes coming out, but a total subsurface ocean, it's a global ocean, it's warm, is all of a sudden looking like a place where life could originate. And then Saturn. It is just cyclonic winds, a jet stream size in a hexagon that's 2 Earths across. For the first time, it'll go through the rings. There's about a 1,250 mile gap in there that we're aiming for. It is a robot. It is out of propellant. It is at the end of its serviceable life, but you can't help but feeling a certain sense of loss and nostalgia for something you've been driving. It's like anything else you've had a partnership with for 20 years.
Recently, McCain Foods has ordered a recall on their frozen hash browns because they have contained golf ball material that has been harvested in the potatoes.
Now to Isaac with your sports report.
Yesterday, baseball won with a score of 12-8. Good job. Today's fact is China did not win the Olympic Games until 1984. In 2008 Beijing Games, China won 100 medals. Now to an interview with one of our track field athletes.
What's your name and grade?
My name is Jordan Carroll. I am in the 7th grade.
How long have you been doing track and field?
This is my first year.
What event do you do?
I do shot put and discus.
What's your personal best performance?
My personal best in discus is about 75. My personal best in shot put is 25.
How do you think the season will go?
I think the season will go pretty good. We have some pretty good runners and throwers and jumpers.
Thanks, Isaac. Don't forget to sign up on Canvas if you're interested in meeting Mrs. Majeski for swim practice on Tuesday after school.
8th graders interested in the trip to Chicago on May 24th need to turn in their forms now. The cost is $32 and the trip is open to students with no referrals or red slips and with all passing grades. Forms and money are due by May 1st. There is a limited seating and no chance for last-minute decisions to go. If you are interested in attending, you need to submit your form and money now. Remember the food drive.
Students, you have a chance to give back. Please bring non-perishable foods for our food drive. This food will benefit local families, and for each item that you bring in, you can earn a hero point for being involved.
Here's announcements for 8th graders from LC.
Skip that.
Okay. Today's celebrity birthday is Michael Carbonaro, who is turning 34. He is famous for his magic prank show, The Carbonaro Effect.
On this day in history in 1965, in the Cold War, U.S. troops land in the Dominican Republic.
Our quote of the day is from Stephen Chbosky, who once said, "We accept the love we think we deserve."
Now to Miss Charter with an important announcement.
Have a fantastic Friday, Bruins.
Again. Testing 1, 2. Awesome. I apologize. Okay, you've been looking at me without hearing me. Let me try it again. I hope that you are listening, students. I hope that you listen every day to BTV because those announcements are for you, not for teachers. That you're hearing about all the different things going on in the world as well as especially at Belzer. But today, instead of Mr. Hart, I'm here to talk to you about something that's very important. You heard the ladies talk about the food drive. I am here to talk to you about a way that you can do something about this. So I found some statistics. 43.1 million people at the last census or poll in 2015, 43.1 million people in the United States live in poverty. Of that 43.1 million, 14.5 million are children or people under the age of 18, which is very significant. At that poll, 42.2 people, I'm sorry? Oh, I'm sorry. 42.2 million people are living in what are called food insecure households. In Indiana, we have one of the largest food desert areas in the country. I don't know if you can see this, it says food deserts. Indianapolis area has many food deserts, and Belzer has a food desert right here. So what a food desert is for people who live in poverty or near poverty, who maybe only have one vehicle in their household, someone goes to work, and the people who are home have no way to get to a grocery store, or their car breaks down and they can't afford to fix it. They are without food or a way to get food because they live too far from a grocery store to be within walking distance. That's called a food desert. And we have food deserts all around Belzer right now. And so we have been invited to become part of what's called the Food Box Project. The Food Box Project is a way that you can help. You can help by bringing canned foods, canned soup, can of beans, can of vegetables, any kind of non-perishable item, box of macaroni and cheese. You can help by bringing something in to school. One item even would be great. This weekend, most of you have a parent who will go to the grocery store or go to a store or who already has a cupboard or a pantry with vegetables and food in it, that you can just ask a parent, can I just bring in one thing? Can of corn, doesn't matter. And we have a box that we're preparing that we're going to put food in so that families can partake of this within walking distance if they need it. It'll be in an area where they can access it. So we are inviting you to bring something in for the food drive that we have started a couple weeks ago. We will begin collecting food from college prep classes this next week. It's a chance for you to also get a hero point. We are asking you to donate today. So please mark it in your calendars. Make a note to yourself to check with somebody. Drop off some food in your college prep class on Monday. Thank you. Have a great day, Bruins.